Carolina who have planted a church in this squatter camp. And when you picture Africa and you picture a tin shack with a dirt floor, and no running water, that's what people in this area experience. And that's where the church is planted. You can kind of see that in the background there. Joe and Anna have a lot of teenage guys and girls who are attending the church. I know become believers, and I got involved with that ministry right away. Probably in May, I started attending Bible study every Tuesday night with Anna. Honey Park is not where you want to be living. It's a very dangerous area, a very needy area, but a place that needs the gospel and needs Jesus. And I'm so thankful for Joe and Anna planting their church there and just shining the light in a dark place. There's about 10 to 15 teenage girls that come every week, 7th to 12th grade. And at first, I got to know them. I went to Bible study but didn't teach, and then after a little bit, I team taught through a book called Not a Fan with Anna, and it's a very comparable, very similar themes to Don't Waste Your Life by John Piper, so I really enjoyed that. And from October to January, Anna and her husband Joe had to come back to the States to fundraise, and so I ran that part of Anna's ministry while she was gone. And I can tell you, it was just a highlight of my week, spending time with these girls. They are just like any other teenage girls you would meet. During Bible study, we sing, we play crazy games that years of youth group with Steve Vance prepared me for. We gave me lots of ideas for teaching Bible study and praying together. And something that I immediately loved about the girls is that the first night I was there, when they were sharing prayer requests at Bible study, they were extremely transparent and forthcoming with the things they were struggling with. And as a stranger coming in, I was just humbled by that and thankful to be involved in their lives and hear the things that are going on. And I was also really thankful this year that the Lord provided a ministry outside of Restoring Hope. It was a rough year in some ways, and so when there was conflict or tension or things happening that were hard to deal with at the village, I had this place of light and joy and just excitement that was really a big blessing to me. Hearing the stories of the girls is really cool. Something I enjoyed was I got to see a ministry at Restoring Hope where they pluck kids out, where kids are rescued from these hard, abusive, horrific situations that they live in. And in Honey Park, the girls are trying to figure out what it means to love and serve and follow Jesus while living in the middle of that. While your basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter aren't met. While you don't know if you'll be abducted on your walk to school that day. While you don't have money to pay your school fees, while you don't have any family that loves you, gang activity. I was privileged to be involved with them, and very humbled to see when they have no circumstantial reasons in their lives for joy, that they are full of the Holy Spirit and just seeking to serve and love their Lord and Savior through that. One of my girls named Grace, I took her up to breakfast on a Saturday morning, and she's kind of shy, so one-on-one was better with her, and she was kind of opening up and sharing with me. And her dad died when she was young, and her mom was really sick, and so she raised her 2 or 3 younger siblings. And all growing up, she was really angry with God for taking her dad away, and afraid that God would take her mom away too. She met Joe and Anna and started attending church with them and Bible study with the girls, and she was able to say to me that I trust the Lord's plan for my life, and I don't know what that'll mean or what that'll look like, but I know that He's sovereign and He loves me. And that was really cool. That was really good. So being with the girls was something I really loved, and I'm looking forward to seeing all their faces when I get back. Anna was also, Joe's wife Anna was just a really big blessing to me, and when I go back, she's agreed to kind of be just to meet with me once a week for a Bible study and have some spiritual just fellowship and accountability, which was just really lacking in my life in the past year. And so I'm really thankful that God brought them to Belgium.